So now they're cut out, I'm now going to think about how I'm going to position them on my page. And I wanted like some sort of string for them to hang from at the top. So I've created this kind of swoopy line, and the faces are going to hang down from there. So I've got that line in place, and then I'm just going to create some sort of like bow type shapes at the top of there, and then glue these on. So I'm using the new glue from Dina. It's fab. It's so easy to use, nice and clean, no mess. And you'll notice here I'm positioning these so they're all at different heights. It helps A with the balance and B with the interest. Now I'm going in with the scribble sticks. I'm just adding some colour onto these faces. Now at this point you're going to think, okay, so you're using similar colours to what's already on your background initially, apart from the yellow. It's actually cheddar. They do start to disappear a little bit, but by the end of the page they are popping out quite nicely. So what I would say, encourage you to do when you're creating your journal pages is keep going, because you more often than not will go through a phase where you think, oh no, it's got away from me, or I've done that wrong, I shouldn't have used those colours. But there is always a way to fix it, so don't give up. Okay, so I am just kind of getting the pigment off those sticks, almost using them like a watercolour. My brush is wet and I'm just rubbing it onto the scribble stick and picking up the pigment and sticking it on. So now that I've added those colours, it's pushed the images away. So what I need to do is pull those forwards again. So I've gone in and added in the whites of the eyes. I'm now going in with a Stabilo All pencil and drawing over the lines that are already there. And you can see that starts to pull those faces back out, pops them forwards again. I love how expressive these stamps are. I just think they're going to be popping up in everybody's work, or loads and loads are going to be a favourite. Yeah, so if this happens to your faces or images that you've used and you think it's disappeared, grab a pen or a pencil and just draw over the lines that are there and pull it forwards again back into the foreground. So next I'm just adding in a little bit of white for some cheeks. And yes, it's mixing with the Stabilo pigment, and no, Stabilo, the scribble stick pigment underneath, but I don't mind that, that's absolutely fine. Even if it kind of bleeds through and activates it, that's all right with me. Then I'm using the Stabilo All pencil to just draw some lines so that these circles are then hanging and connected to the top, they're not just floating around on the page. And I'm going to water activate those lines as well, just loosely, so that it helps them be a bit softer. Super quick, not overthinking it and just going over them really quickly. And if I miss, I miss, it doesn't matter. And then I'm going in with my dot stamp and just adding some white dots around the edge of the page too. And then I decided I wanted a little bit of a glow around these lovely faces. So I'm using mustard, smooshing it on with my finger, just kind of around where those faces are, trying not to catch the Stabilo All pencil because I don't want it to go grubby, the yellow that is. But you can see that just adding that on, I mean, even like raspberry would work really nicely around them too. It just gives them a little bit of a glow. I've stamped out one of the quotes from the Moon stamp sets onto card. I'm just cutting it out. So it's going to stand out nicely on those pieces of white. And initially I was going to put those down at the bottom, but then I thought, oh, it'd be really fun if they kind of, the quote hung off the strings as well. It would kind of pull the page together. So that's where they got stuck, using the new glue, of course, because it's nice and easy and quick. You can be so deliberate with where you put it as well, so there's no faffing about with glue sticks that go everywhere. Okay, and then I just went in with some larger white dots as well, just to amp up the contrast with those white dots that were already there. And that was this page kind of finished. So it is fun to see how you can use the back of cut out pages that you make, and sometimes I like to incorporate them into a new journal spread like this. So this new stamp set is fabulous. I think you're going to love playing with it. And in this journal, oh my days, you're going to love that too. So there's so much to love. Thanks for watching, and come back again soon for more inspiration from Dina Wakley. So I hope to see you again soon.